This is a STEARsoft tutorial for administrators who wish to move data from an iPhone into a cloud system. There is another tutorial video which explains why you might want to do this and goes in a lot more detail as to understand what you're doing and why we're doing what we're doing. This is just purely follow the process to do it as quickly as possible. So here's my list which I'm going to follow through, 16 steps. So the first thing is to get onto my cloud. Here I am, and to create some new teacher accounts. So I've created a new account here. I've got to make it detached. So edit, make it detached. And I've opted through the show column system to show that so I can see that that is detached. Number 3, data control and locks down here. Ensure that this is switched on. And for the first process while we're sorting things out, let's switch these off. Step 4, synchronize the iPhone to the server. So I had to make this detached first so that I could do this. And synchronize. So I've got to put my 2-factor in, 858, come in, 715, save that. Right, so I need to send this to be iPhone to server so that the data is coming from here to the server. Before I do this, let me just show you I've got my data. Well, you can see actually I've got the data here. So let's synchronize iPhone to server. Right, so that's uploaded. So then back on the cloud, log in as the teacher. This is step 6, so I can click that button. And you can see it's imported all this data. There's my registration data. Step 6, align with others. So that's this step over here. You can do these individually if it's not all nicely ready to match up. But I'm going to do those 4. I'm not going to worry about term dates, but forms, houses, periods and days of the week need to be aligned with the central system. Go to list all students, sort out any problems here. So in this class, my names, these are all first names, but they're in the last name column. I've got these muddled up, so I'm going to go into cleanup mode and swap those round for that class. Also for everything now, so I've gone back to no filters for everything. I'm going to try and merge selected, so this is going to match any duplicates together and merge them. Good to do a backup, so let's do a backup. To get that from here, you can go to backups here and just press OK. He'll put a sensible date on it. Where was I? In list all students, cleanup mode, merge selected, confirm. Right, so that was step 8. Step 9, back as the administrator. Make the teacher account detached no. So I've got to make that back to no. So go edit, make that no. That brings this back into the school system. Central student list, extract students. So now that my data is all organized and sorted, extract it from that account. Step 12, make this non-zero and 0. I change that to any. Import all those. And you'll see at the bottom there's some with no school ID, which is included, which is the any bit. Next. Check that your data looks like it's coming in well, but this does look fine. Note that any that were 0, so these 3 will be automatically generate some new school IDs. Finish. That's all done. The new ones, Julie, Luke, and so on, have been given automatic school IDs. So what was that? Extracting students. And number 12. So 13, tidy data. So here, removing uh, redundant space characters, if there were any, that would be the way to do that. And getting rid of redundant preferred names that are no different to the actual first name, that would be the way to do that. Step 14, log as the teacher again. And update student data. That's this one here. Take the latest changes, update that. Data control and locks. Back down here, I want to re-enable these, but a fast way of doing that is to untick this and to tick that back on, which gives the sensible defaults. Save that, and I'm done. And now just to show transfer class, you can transfer, once everything's been lined up like this, you can transfer from one teacher to another. You can select which class to move, confirm it, and move the class. There we go. That's the end of that little tutorial. That was the checklist I was using, and this is a quick reason of why you might want to do it. Thank you for listening. I hope that was useful.